I was at Costco the other day and wandering through to grab a few things, and I ran across a one of the little stands where they had mushroom coffee, this stuff, and little lady had like a little crock pot full of things, and she was giving out little shooters of mushroom coffee. And my wife had mentioned somebody down the road drank it, and it was supposed to be healthy and healthy alternative coffee. Well, I love coffee. I drink it strong and black. And when I saw this, I thought, all right, I'll give it a try. And grabbed a box of it, and it's not cheap. Going from memory, I think it was over 25 bucks. And there's how many in here? 32 servings, so 32 packs of, and these are the little packets of single serving of mud water. I mean, but it's 35 milligrams of coffee, so it's touted as having lower caffeine than a lower amount of caffeine than coffee. I mean, I personally like caffeine. And then it has other mushrooms are supposed to have, beneficial effects to you. So I bought it, brought it home, and had one cup. You notice I'm shaking this up. I've got mud water in here, and I'm running a test. So the first cup I made is 12 ounces. It says fill your mug halfway with hot water, pour in one stick, stir well with a frother, blender, or a spoon, and then top with hot milk or your favorite sweetener. So I did that in a 12-ounce cup. I don't use anything in my coffee, and I wasn't going to use anything in my mud water. So that was too thin. I found that it didn't. It's like instant coffee. It didn't. I found in that cup that it didn't dissolve very good. So I used that I tried to stir that with a spoon. I thought, well, okay, I just didn't stir long enough. So a few days later, I had another cup, and I did it in a 12-ounce cup because the first one tasted too blah, didn't have any bite to it. So 8-ounce cup, and I used a frother. In fact, my wife went out and bought a frother because the first cup I had, it didn't reconstitute very good at all. And I wound up chewing the last little bit of it. Still shaking. My mud water is in here. So the other one tasted better. I mean, it tasted stronger, which I like. Better? I don't know. It didn't really taste anything like what that lady gave me at Costco. So, but still, I mean, I don't know what a mushroom drink is truly supposed to taste like. It has a little bit of to me, a cinnamony flavor, in addition to the mushrooms, kind of a dirt flavor. My watch thinks I'm working out on the elliptical. So anyway, the frother didn't reconstitute it, and I still found myself drinking or chewing the last little bit, and it had a layer of sediment at the bottom. And these works out to be about $1 a piece. So I've been shaking this for, I don't know, a couple minutes, and this has got hot water in it and one of these things. So I'm going to use a big old white cup. Like I say, this had hot water in it that I heated up with a microwave. You can see it steaming. And it has a kind of a hint of cinnamon type aroma. And, you know, and I don't know if you can, so I don't know if this will work, but you, even with all that shaking, you can still see uh, mud. And that's the way every one of them I've had is it doesn't reconstitute worth a crap. And the taste is the taste is marginal. I think you could kind of learn to acquire the taste, but it's still every, and like I say, it's got a little bit of a, a dirt flavor. You know, so do beets. I like beets. Beets taste like dirt, but it's gritty. It has a little bit of a bite to it, kind of like cinnamon can. And to me, that's the one flavor that I really associate with this is kind of a cinnamon flavor. And it might be good if you pour cinnamon, if you put some cinnamon in it. But so this had mud still in it, and I'm going to pour this back in. And look at that. See there, still a bunch of mud. To me, this is not anything that I would rebuy. This is something that I think is pretty nasty. Anyway, thank you for watching. There you go.